It was at one point in my life. I used to be scared. Like I used to be scared of like spending my money.
Do you wish you would have continued playing basketball? I think that everything in your life has a reason. It has done great things for me, but it has also brought a lot of hurt into my life.
Like a lot of things gotta stop, man. Like you just shouldn't be at every single function, drinking, lusting, um, all these things that leads you to sin.
I don't hate anybody. I have love for everyone. I have forgiveness for everyone. I wasn't a saint. Like I didn't always do the right thing. I wasn't always truthful. I wasn't always honest. Um, and I may have gotten a little bit of that back.
Y'all give back, bro. Give back. And leave them cameras home when you give back.
I think we focus so much on our dreams and what we want out of life as far as like success. But I think it goes back to Bible for me and understanding what the true measure of greatness is. The true measure of greatness is found in our character. It's found in humility.
Things being reciprocated. When both people are willing to give and be a team, nobody gets burnt out.
I understand now that that is our responsibility to give to the poor, to give cheerfully.
Yeah, sometimes winning is passive. Like you'll celebrate for a good few days, and it's like, boom, now I'm back to square one. But when you lose or you get hurt, it drags for a long time.
Everybody can't do this. Everybody's not able. Everybody's not capable. Everybody doesn't have the opportunity. And so y'all just pray for me that I steward it well, uh, and that I give my best to it each and every day. Because I don't feel like doing this all the time. Sometimes I want to quit, but I can't.
What's up?
How are you?
Good.
This is 50, man.
Episode 50.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is I was going to do nothing because my mind was just blank. I had no idea of what to do, but somebody sparked my brain a little bit. So it's reflection time.
Let's do it.
Um,
You gotta explain it though.
yeah, I will. So you got your own. Listen. I've worked tirelessly on this all week this morning. So basically, you have your own bowl of questions. I have my own bowl. So basically, going back and watching the episodes, I was able to pull different perspectives that we've had over time, and I was able to create questions based on those perspectives, basically seeing if those perspectives are the same now. Because we've been doing this for a while. Yeah. And so you've grown, I've grown, we have different perspectives now on different things, feel different feelings. So if we get through it all, we get through it all. If not, we don't.
All right.
So you can go first.
I'm kind of nervous.
Why?
I don't know, like,
I don't even remember what's in here. I've been working on it for
I
so
don't know
long.
how I'm gonna respond. Like, 'cause what if I got the same response? Niggas just ain't go
Then
yet.
that's what it is. Then that's what it is. I might have the same response to some stuff too. Or it may be different, but the same. I don't know. So,
We're gonna see if I agree, y'all.
shout out to Brittany too. She gave me this idea a little bit. I just put a little twist to it.
We grew. This is from episode 19. Fear of failure.
Mm-hmm.
How are you navigating your fear of failure? Wait, is that of or?
It definitely says of.
How are you navigating your fear of failure? I'm scared of failing.
Whew. Okay, we got the same answer.
Yeah, I'm
think we
scared.
got the same
I'm scared of
answer.
failing, bro.
We got the same
I'm
answer.
scared of living up to what I'm supposed to be.
Not living up to what you're supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm answering?
That's you. That's your bowl.
Oh, so I'm answering my own.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a reverse thing.
Nah.
I'm navigating. It's simple, bro. Just faith in God. Really. Faith in God, staying consistent. And that's my answer. I can't think of nothing else. It's God, bro.
Do you so wait, so as we go through this, right, do you need to see the clip that I pulled it from? Do you need to see it?
Nah, that's for you to edit.
I'm just asking. Because I have it for you to see if you wanted to see it. It's like
you would show me right now?
I would show you, yeah.
You want to do that?
That's up to you. If you need to see it, I'll show you.
I just want to see it based on what I said
Okay.
firsthand, but I don't
Cool.
gotta do that. Yeah, I'd say just that's how I deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of sitting back and just being like, bro, I need to chill. What I may want right now may not be a part of the plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's a lot more I got to learn in this process and this state that I'm in and what I'm learning. So, yeah, that's how I deal with it. Just having faith in God. Simple, bro. Not simple, but
It is. It is simple,
simple,
though.
but
Because it's like, I feel like it's one of those things where, like, if God brought you to it, he would bring you through it. It's one of those things, kind of a little bit. So it's like nothing's for no reason.
Yeah.
So, like, it is that simple.
Yeah, not facts. I really wonder what I said at first.
You'll see it. All right. I got the same. You said episode 19, right? Episode 19, fear of failure.
What the heck?
This is crazy. And we both could tackle this one because I remember this clip very vividly. And I was speaking about this last night, and it's crazy that this is the first one that I got. Episode 19, fear of failure. How do you feel about giving to the poor?
Like what you see on the street nowadays. You see a lot of homeless people.
Yes.
See a lot of homeless people. They got mattresses under the bridge, stuff like that. Man, that is scary, bro. Scary.
And
bro.
not saying like we would ever get to that point if we don't succeed or whatever, because we have family we have parents that are going to make sure we're good either way. Yeah. But like, bro, that is like I think about when I see those kind of, number one, like when I see those kind of people, like I don't even give them money. I pray for them. I think a prayer is like one of the best things you could ever do for somebody. But like number two, like it makes me wonder like what happened for you to get to this point. Grandma used to say a prayer goes further than $1 or will go further than $1. That's like pray for me. Well, see, you can't let everybody pray for you because you don't know who people pray to, but pray for me. If you praying to the right, pray for me. If you praying to the right source, pray for me. For sure. For sure.
That's crazy. When you think about it, bro. I'd rather a prayer. I'd rather give somebody a prayer than $1 too. Cause what you finna do with that $1? You finna buy a bag of chips or something?
No. See, that's the thing.
That's gonna be,
I get what you're saying, but like
being a bag of chips, I pray for you.
See, this man is joking, talk about a bag of chips. But like, no, for real, if you give them $1, bro, they're gonna go buy the things that have put them in that situation. And more than likely, it's drugs or it's alcohol. I'm not doing that for you. I'm not gonna, like, I don't know if any homeless person may see this or anything, but instead of asking for money, bro, go out and ask somebody for opportunity. I've yet to see somebody do that. Go ask somebody for an opportunity. Go ask somebody to go get you a haircut, get you cleaned up, get you a suit, whatever, and go get you a job. Right. And start there.
Yeah. That $1 ain't going.
Like, because 9 times out of 10, somebody give you money, it's probably what? Between like a couple cents and what? $5? Like,
I don't
come on, bro.
I don't give.
I don't either. I stopped doing it. Every time I see a homeless
my
person,
reason behind it is kind of more like,
you
I
wouldn't
guess,
do it
like,
for me.
nah, like that too, bro. And I kind of need to get out that mindset. But
I know
I
what you
just,
about to say.
yeah, you know what I'm
We
about
got
to
the
say.
same 24 hours.
Yeah, I just feel like we all got the same 24 hours. You
Yeah.
know? But also there's a, but no, I can't say that, bro. Cause like you just said, bro, you got a choice, bro. You can ask for opportunity or you can ask for $1, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we got the same 24, bro. Like you could make something happen, bro. You feel me? So I don't know. And I work for mine. So like,
Yeah.
why would I give you mine and you feel me?
Wow. You go first.
I will preface my response by saying that that clip was very ignorant, selfish, unrighteous, ungodly, insensitive. I think that's what that was. But I think now as you open up your Bible, you read truth, and you develop a biblical worldview, that changes. I understand now that that is our responsibility to give to the poor, to give cheerfully. That is our duty and responsibility. The Bible says that when you give to others, that's like giving to him. So every chance I get now, I do that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Every chance.
Yeah. Shoot. I like to give now.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. It don't even feel like I'm losing nothing. You know.
But because and that it's like you give and you don't feel like you're losing anything because you're really gaining something. Because it's the eternal investment that you're making.
Yeah. Man, that's a wow. Cause I remember that clip vividly.
Yeah.
We it came off very selfish and sounded childish, bro. It sounded like kids. Even though that wasn't too long ago. That was like what, 2 years ago?
Probably a year ago, maybe.
Bro, it might have been a year and a half when I don't know, man. That's crazy.
And that just shows you like walking with God is a true journey.
Yeah.
Because I haven't, and I'm sure I can speak for you too when I say this, we haven't always been this way.
Mm-mm.
And when you pray for your eyes, the purity of your eyes, help me see the world how you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was watching that last night. I was like, bro, it is embarrassing.
Yeah. What we said, we was just saying like
Basically,
we'll pray for them.
yeah. Or like, I'm not giving you my money because you're going to go do the same things that put you in that situation, which is probably drugs or alcohol. But like, when you really think about it, how do we know that those are the situations that put them where they are?
Yeah.
You don't know that. That's ignorant.
Yeah.
Some people have real mental issues. Some people don't have family. Some people just fell on hard times. Maybe they're making their way out. You just don't know. It's just ignorant.
Yeah.
It's
Dang.
ignorant.
I don't even know what to say, bro. I feel like I don't know in this episode. I feel like, well, we're not done with it yet, but already I feel like God is proud of us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, damn, bro, like I was really talking like that, or I mean, that's a part of growth. It's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, but like when you look at growth, it's kind of like, disgusting looking at it. Really,
It's cringy, man.
it's disgusting looking at it, bro. But
Yeah.
I'm just proud to be where I'm at. You know,
And I remember receiving a phone call about that clip.
me too.
Even just the verbiage of like them, those people, those kinds of people. Like, you could have it all and lose it all tomorrow. Who are you?
Yeah,
And you could be one of them.
nah, facts. Yeah, damn. Okay, let's go to the next
Yeah.
one. We got episode 22. Just tell me the truth. Question is, where is Christian? Where is Christian Dawn, and what does Christian Dawn mean to you?
My manager told
Why?
me.
How did that conversation happen?
It was one day he was trying to tell me to like stay for work. I'm like, nah, I can't. I gotta do stuff for my brand. I was like, yeah, I gotta do something for my brand, or I gotta do something, make content. I said something, for my brand. And he was like, bro. He was like, bro, just quit your brand, bro. Like, he was serious. He was like, bro, just stay, bro. Quit your brand. I'm like, what? I said, man, I'll never quit. I'll quit this job before I quit my brand, bro. I told him that straight up, man. He said that to me.
Who would have had to squabble?
And what's crazy is when he told me that, I ain't feel no type of way. That's how I know. That's how I know I'm locked in. I really want to do this, bro. Like, no, and can't nothing stop me, bro.
Spill it, my boy.
Dang, bro. This question is and this wasn't too long ago, but if anybody doesn't know, Christian Dawn is my brand, my fashion brand, and it's not just any fashion brand. It's a brand that I express what my name stands for. I storytell through these certain pieces that I create. And not even just the piece of clothing itself, just how everything is being presented within photo shoots, video, dialogues. Everything means something. The aesthetic, everything means something. And as I'm building my brand, I've gotten more deep into really like figuring out what my brand really means and the purpose behind it. And basically now, just been going through a lot recently, like with some like personal problems on my own. And basically like my brand is named after me, and I want to revamp revamp what Christian Dawn actually stands for, and who and what that name is as a person and as a household name, and who it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So just revamping that and turning it into the purest form of that name. Like, I don't know, I could get more into that, but just know that's what it is. And
So this is my question to you about that. Like, with what, and I don't even want to talk about it because it makes me upset a little bit. But with what has been happening recently, like, how do you put that into your work? Like, what does that do for your work? Because it does hit close to home.
yeah, it brings it to life. It brings it to life, and I know what I'm going through, other people are going through too, and me creating this feeling or this drive and just putting it into my brand, and people actually gravitating towards it allows me to feel heard. You know what I'm saying? So it's a certain type of pain that that I feel like it could be a connection with other people who are, you know, going through what I'm going through. you know,
Yeah.
and that's really what it's all about. Like that's really what it's all about. Being able to, even though this is my story can make somebody else's story. You know what I'm saying? Just off being felt and being heard and being understood. So yeah, man, I don't even want to get into that either, cause everything's still fresh.
Yeah.
Not with the brand, but just like the situation. But yeah, man, I just want to spill it out into my brand.
Yeah. And I think even rappers when they rap their real life, I feel like that's their best work.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like I mean, I guess this is how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's weird. It
Yeah.
feels right, but it feels weird. And I say it feels right because I'm in I'm in my right senses to have the motive to turn things around for this name and what it stands for. You know, I have the right motive. I'm awake. I'm aware.
Yeah.
I feel like I got what it takes. And again, this is not about like my brand and no money. All of that is cool, but um, yeah, just revamping what my name stands for and what it means. The right way, gracefully too. Yeah.
My last question.
Hmm.
Does that make you hold Christia Dawn that much closer to your heart?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. Facts. I couldn't. I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't have felt it even more. Like based on like when it comes to like the drive and the meaning and what it stands for, I couldn't have like recent. I couldn't have felt it even more.
Yeah.
And it may make it deeper. Who knows? But this is definitely the deepest I've ever felt for my brand when it comes to the purpose and the drive behind what a brand means, what it stands for.
Oof.
Yeah.
Keep them squares up. Watch it. Let me not talk like that.
Yeah, don't talk like that, man.
Episode 36. The fun is in the winning.
The fun is in the winning.
I'm curious what clip I pulled for this.
The fun is in
You don't remember that one?
the Nah.
Yeah.
What's the question?
The question is, do you wish you would have continued playing basketball? How I got to school is for just focusing on my education. I was actually committed to a school in Georgia, going into my senior year. Something happened with that. This is another story time for another day. But graduating from high school, people don't know I was the top two. I was in the top 2% of my class. So like, I'm smart for real. I was in the top 2% of my class, and UCF had this whole thing called the top 10 nights, and that was the only way I was able to get into UCF because I wasn't a great test taker. So basically, that thing, the top 10 nights, is like if you're in the top 10% of your high school class, you're granted admissions to UCF automatically. That's how I got into UCF. I'm gonna speak to the athletes real quick. Current or former, know that you are more than the sport that you play. Your sport is just what you do. It's not who you are. Um, and everything else that you do outside of your sport are things that nobody can ever take away from you. I'm somebody that, well, I don't say she took it away from me, but your education is something nobody can take away from you. Your gifts, the gifts that God has given you, even outside of your sport, are things that nobody can ever take away from you. And know that you are more than just a ball or a stat or a jersey number, but you are a vessel that was placed in this world to do some great things. So know that you are more than just your sport, but you are a product of greatness.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Mm. I'm sitting here thinking like I ain't write these questions, but I really don't think about answers while I'm doing this. Whew. No.
Why you say that?
Um, I think that everything in your life has a reason. And whatever that reason may be, it's up to you to get out what you need to get from it. Um, and I think I got out what I needed to get from it.
Yeah.
Like, basketball has given me things that I would have never had. It's introduced me to people that I would have never met. It's taken me places that I would have never went. It has taught me things that I would have never learned. But it ran its course. Like, I couldn't see myself, because people play college basketball for freaking 10 years now. I don't know how they do it, but whatever. I I didn't want to be the person that got out of college at 25, 26, 27 years old and is just now figuring out life.
Facts.
I didn't want to be that
Huge
person.
facts.
Because now you get out of college at 26, 27 years old, it's crunch time. Whereas you get out of college at
18. Oh, you saying out of
yeah,
college?
you get out of college
Oh.
at what? 21, 22? You got a little bit of time. 26, 27, you're pushing 30.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the reasons I say no. But yeah, I just think it ran its course for me. Do I miss it sometimes? Yes. But I'm cool. I'm cool. I think basketball is not only it has done great things for me, but it has also brought a lot of hurt into my life from people, from the sport itself. You love something, you feel like it doesn't love you back. Yeah, it has brought a lot of hurt into my life as well. And I think that hurt is like, that hurt has been stronger than all of the good things that it has brought in my life. Where it's like, yeah, I take what you gave me, but I'm cool off of you.
Well, you know, we tend to do that sometimes when hurt outweighs the good,
Yeah.
which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks, but I think as people every single day we got to learn how to really start to let the good outweigh the bad. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You feel me? So I feel you on that though, cause sometimes man, like bad things are so loud. Bad things are very loud, and I think because everything is involved, you got emotions, you got anger, you got disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of things that weighs in on bad, but good. It's like, okay, I did it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like passive. Sometimes
Yeah.
winning is passive.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, sometimes winning is passive. Like you'll celebrate for a good few days, and it's like, boom, now I'm back to square one. You feel me? But when you lose or you get hurt, it dragged for a long time.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I ain't think of that.
Yeah.
But I think that's why. But yeah, as a people though, we gotta like learn how to reverse that.
That's a fact.
We gotta learn how to reverse that.
That is a fact.
Yeah, man. But I think you did good things with basketball.
yeah, I mean, bro,
Well, you know that too.
I
But
accomplished a lot.
nah, yeah, you
Like
did.
things that people would have never done.
Yeah.
Like I was a #1 player in Florida. People don't do that. I won a state championship. People don't do that. I've done great things. I played on big stages, but ran this course. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Good.
I feel you.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, basketball was cool. I know me. You could ask me. I say hell no. You said no. Hell no. I'm missing. I ain't gonna say. I just ain't. I ain't like it. I don't think I liked it for real.
Why?
Bro, I don't know, bro. I just didn't like. It was everything about it was like fake
That's the
in politics and
very political.
Man,
And as you get older, bro, it becomes more of that. And it's like, how do you still enjoy it if it's not even about basketball?
You know what I'm
no
saying?
more?
Like it's just like it was just
Yeah.
again. I learned a lot from it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things that I do now to this day, I got from basketball.
Yeah.
I've had coaches that I looked up to and was a father figure to me. Like I had coaches like that, so I was super thankful for that. But when it came to like, when it came to like me actually pursuing a career with basketball, I mean everybody dreams like, yeah, I want to go to the NBA, this and that, cool. But like, man, I had to really like snap back and be like, bro, I ain't dropping no 30 a game, no 35 a game. Man, I'm dropping 14, 13. No way I could go to the not saying no way, but it's really tough for me to get to the NBA or even play at a D1 school, like, you know what I'm saying? So really D2 probably, like, you feel me? Like it's just
You would have played at a D2.
but it's hard to get it. Like, and not saying it just because it's hard I can't do it, but I just rather, if you really love it, do it. If you don't, bro, like,
Don't put the
just
time.
venture off into something else, bro. Like, seriously, bro. Like, I wish I'd have started what I'm doing now early, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, and don't be scared to do it. Don't be scared to venture off into something else because that one thing is all you know. Like,
And that's what I think with my experience, I want athletes to understand. Basketball is not who you are.
Nope.
Or any sport, whatever sport you play, it's not who you are.
Nope.
It stops at some point, and you have more life ahead of you when you stop playing than you do behind you. And you got to figure life out after that. Because me, when I stopped playing, I struggled with finding identity. And I still now to this day try to separate my identity from basketball. I still try to do that. But when I stopped playing, it was dark for me because I had no identity. I thought basketball was my identity. And it's not.
yeah. Yeah, basketball was cool, though. It was all right.
It was all right.
All right, next question. We got episode 15, Feel What You're Feeling. Damn, 15. How do you give in a relationship without feeling / how do you give in a relationship without feeling / getting burnt out? Yeah, what kind of question is it? How do you give in a relationship?
That's what you said.
How do you give in a relationship without feeling / getting burnt out?
That's why I was saying, do you want to see the clip?
How do you give? Sorry, guys. How do you give in a relationship without feeling / getting burnt out?
So do you want me to tell you the context of that?
Sure.
So this was early on, which is probably why you don't remember it. You were saying how in your past relationship, you give so much that you leave nothing for yourself. That's basically what you were saying. So how do you, because in a relationship you have to give. It's like it's give and take. You have to. Like that's just what it is. How do you give without giving too much or losing yourself?
You know, I wanted the best for us, but it was to a point where I started to really lose myself. I was losing myself, and I was in that limbo where I kind of couldn't look at myself for real. You feel me? Cause like, and not in the sense of like, not in the sense of like I did something bad towards her or you know how it is, whatever, cheated. I never done none of that. You know what I'm saying? Not in that case, but just more of me. Yeah. I'm the type of person in a relationship. Well, no, I can't really say I'm that type of person in that relationship because I only had one. You know what I'm saying? But I was that person in my first relationship where I would always give. You feel me? And it's to a point where you give so much, it's kind of like you start to lose sight of who you are. You know what I'm saying? And what how much you got for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't hold nothing for yourself. You just give it away. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, bro, I just started to lose myself, man, because this is like, damn, bro, I'm giving all this away, bro. What about me?
Well, y'all can tell how long it's been since I've been in a relationship. Really, and this how I would go into my next relationship. Things being reciprocated. Things being reciprocated. If it's not being reciprocated, it's not for me. If things are, I can give, you can give, we could be a team, we could be partners, and we could actually build something. I feel like when both people are willing to give and be a team, nobody gets burnt out. One week you'll give 60. I could give 40. If I'm at 50, you could give 50. If I'm at 30, you could give 70. Like it's a team. Like we're supposed to pick each other up or do what I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, vice versa.
Spitting, boy.
So yeah, that's how you don't get burnt out.
That's a
Your
great
partner
answer.
got to be your partner for real. It's called a partner for a reason. That's it, bro. Yeah, that's it for real. In this generation, these times, I think it's really hard to find that. And women might not like me for this, but they always got their hand out. You know, they always got their hand out. A dude gotta do everything nowadays. So I know me, like if I'm pursuing a woman and they got their hands out, like I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't care how beautiful you are. You just not for me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I ain't disrespecting you or nothing, but you just not for me. Simple. That's all. Respectfully, bro.
That was a very mature answer.
What I would have said a few years ago.
I don't know.
I'd probably said something funny.
Yeah.
But like
But
shit.
like true.
Yeah. Cause that's damn near the same answer, but that's damn near the same answer what I would have said a few years ago, but
it's in a different way.
Yeah. I ain't even think of like taking it there. Like
That's yeah. Great answer, bro.
appreciate it.
Oh God. I'm seeing a word I don't want to see.
Love.
Episode 28. What does love look like?
Do it.
Where are you with heartbreak and relationships? Heartbreak that's some hard stuff to.
You know what's crazy? It's hard, but it's very bearable. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe I just ain't.
This is how I feel. Like heartbreak is heartbreak in the healing process. Whatever it's it is what it is. But you don't. I don't think you realize that it's bearable until you get through it. Like me, like I'm a once in a lifetime kind of person. I could do it one time, and I'll never got to do it again. So like for me, relationships in my head right now, I did it one time. I don't have to do it ever again, because I just think that again, the healing process and heartbreak is too troubling and it's too up and down of a process for me to go through again. Like you go through stuff and it's like I will never put myself in position to feel that again or go through that again because I got through it. Why would I put myself in position to do that again? And it's like, bro, for me personally, I can't deal with any more feelings of sadness, depression, or darkness in my life because it takes too much for me to come back from. It takes too much for me to come back from, and I just don't got time to deal with that. And I think that, like you said, it's bearable, but it's like we gotta appreciate our pain because it helps you appreciate what being out of pain feels like. But I just don't believe in putting myself through that again.
So what? So I got a question. So what if it finds you?
Listen, for me to go through another relationship, and it's not that like, I don't want anything to do with another relationship or love or anything like that, but it's just my desire for peace and calmness in my life outweighs my desire for a relationship. So with that said, if it finds me, God himself is going to have to come down from heaven and say, I have given this to you. Yeah. I can't do it. Oh, God. Okay. I think heartbreak is something that I will forever be like afraid of. Thanks, appreciate it.
Wait, what'd you say?
Heartbreak is something that I will forever be afraid of. Because I think you go through something in previous times and you remember how it made you feel and you don't want to feel that. Are you okay?
Yeah, bro.
I just don't want to.
Stop, you're not.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I think heartbreak is something that I'm always afraid of. Because you don't end up knowing. You don't know.
Yeah.
And it's really just like, I feel like relationships are really at risk because you don't know. But relationships, I think I'm how do I answer this without I'm open to it. It's just I still have that wall of like reservations and trust issues. But I think I have trust issues because of different reasons now. I think that me previously saying no to relationships, it's like, dang, how do I say this? Because, okay, let me say it like this. In the past, I would say no because I have trust issues and I have my own issues. That's like, I don't know, I don't want to talk to you every day. I don't need to see you every day. Like, I would say things like that, right? I don't want to talk on the phone every day. I don't want to talk on the phone all day, right? So what I'm realizing is that those things, I don't want to talk on the phone every day. I don't want to see you every day. Those things, depending on who you are, I'm willing to change that for you, right? But now we got to take down the Goliath of these trust issues. But those trust issues aren't a fear of being the fear of being hurt. It's the fear of like somebody show you something and they backtrack. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't do that to me. Don't show me something and backtrack. So I think my trust issues are very layered. Because it's no longer like heartbreak, hurt. Like it's not that, but it's like you might not be what you show me.
Yeah.
It's that. But I'm open to it, but like don't show me something that you can't keep up with.
Feel that?
That. I feel like that was a long and drawn out answer for no reason. I didn't know how to say it, but
It's cool,
I
bro.
hope that makes sense.
Nah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense, bro. Takes time, bro.
I guess.
And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna be honest. You might not ever get over that. Or whatever you went through. You might not ever get over it. Not wishing that on you, but it's just a chance where you might not be able to get over it. And it's like you have to really learn how to know when to put the wall up, know when to put it down. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of just what's the word I'm looking for? Like I don't know the word, but like just pretty much like controlling it. Like learning how to control it. Like you in control of it, not it controlling you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's kind of like how like trauma is.
Yeah.
You know, you don't ever forget it, but you know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
And then it's like with the same token, it's like you have, like you said, you control it, but it's like, well, never mind, because I guess that's like you control it, you don't let it control you. But what I was going to say was like, how is that fair to the other person?
That's
why you
that's the point
control
I'm
it.
getting. Like
Yeah.
you got to be able to control it.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
got to know who's worth controlling it for and putting that wall up, bringing it. Like you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
you gotta know who's the right person to take those actions. So,
Yeah.
yeah. You be good though, bro.
Don't talk about me, pray for me.
True. Next question, man. We went episode 19 again. Fear or fear. Wait. Whoa.
My handwriting's not that
Nah, I'm not
crazy,
saying it's
bro.
bad, but that looks like an or, bro. Fear of failure. Question is, what do you think about giving to the poor?
Well, we just answered it, so
We already answered this. Y'all give back.
for sure.
Should I go again?
Yeah.
Y'all give back, bro. Give back. And leave them cameras home when you give back.
Hello.
Episode 30. Be fruitful and multiply. What does your morning routine look like?
I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning.
I can't do it.
5 a.m. to 5:30. Wake up, hit the gym. Come back. I either shower or it depends what I gotta do in a few hours, whatever. Do my work, check emails, or check for content, stuff like that. Do some design or whatever I gotta do, bro. Whatever I gotta do for that day, I'm doing that from like 6:30 to 8 in that gap, and then eat, rest, nap, probably do some more work later. Yeah, just like that.
I love my morning routine. It's so tough, but I love it once I'm done. Man, thank you for asking this.
Sure. You actually gave me the idea because I was watching it. You came to where I was and was like, and you said something. I'm not gonna say what you said because you'll know why I put that in there, but you gave me that question idea.
Yeah.
I had to backtrack and like,
What does
that's
your
good.
morning routine look like? All right, so I'm gonna just run down my routine. I'm gonna like break down how important it is to me. 6:45. wake up, boom,
Mm-hmm.
wake up. Brush my teeth, whatever, do all that, all that good stuff. Put on some clothes for the gym. I either drink some tea or a bottle of water. Yeah, I read my Bible app. I pray to God. I tell him thank you for waking me up this morning. Allow me to see my family as I wake up. And just being able to pursue this day, like just being able to conquer this day. Like, I tell him thank you for that. So I have prayer. I wake up, prayer, prepare for the gym. I go to the gym. I weight lift. I do my 2-mile run. Then once I'm done with my 2-mile run, I'm walking 1 mile and I'm praying. So that's 2 prayers in a matter of 2 hours, which is amazing. You're able to hear God's creations as you're praying.
You're so funny, man.
Okay. You got trees, you got the birds chirping, do cars really count? Not really, but I be hearing that. Just having a free mind, being able to see the sky, like this may sound weird, bro, but just seeing these creations that God created, and you're able to thank Him for these certain things, and just communicating with God is great. Boom, you got that. Then you got breakfast. That's my morning routine, and that routine means so much to me because I just feel big every time I do it. Like that's something not everybody can't do every morning, which I'm thankful for. And not even just a disability, just mentally, being able to be consistent, being able to, just be, pursuing to be the best person you could be every single day. And just having the strength to do that is a blessing. And also, just being able to motivate the next person. I promise you, and I thank God for this all the time, like every time. And there's people like that stop me, like, I see you doing your thing, or, oh, you don't miss a day, or people outside of where I live, like, oh, I see you doing your thing, bro. You look good. Keep going. You motivating me. I think that's what it's all about, man. I think that's what it's all about. It ain't even about me trying to have the best, be in the best shape or the best body. It's really just about feeding my energy to other people's life and pushing them or giving them the urge to pursue, to take care of themselves. When you take care of yourself, that's when you love yourself the most. And your body's a temple, bro. You gotta take care of yourself. And then that goes to mentally, and then mentally it goes spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So when you feel good and on all those levels of life, it's a great feeling. So that's my plan, and I truly believe that God gives me the strength to do that specifically because of that. It's personal. It's personal when I wake up.
Yes. And I think the biggest thing, bro, 2 prayers within a matter of 2 hours, you said? People not doing that.
Yeah.
People don't, let me not say people not doing that. People don't want to do that. People don't want to pray.
Yeah.
People don't understand the importance of praying. And I'm pretty sure, I'll say me personally, I work out to gospel music. So what I'm getting at is with you praying, right? I'm sure that gives you, and you're in the act of working out, right? That gives you a certain strength and power. It makes you feel good.
Yeah. And it's some mornings, bro, I'm telling you, it's some mornings where I do not want to work out, bro. I don't. But I gotta always, when I feel like that on those days, I pray that I get up and I do it. I just do it.
Yeah.
I just do it. It's like really no way around it. Just do it and just asking God to give me the strength to do it. I feel like those little feelings where it's like, nah, just sleep a little longer, or just chill a little longer. Or, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the dude. I remember Lil trying to tell me those things, like, to the point where, like, say if I do sleep in a little more, like I start to, like, me personally, I can't sleep for too long. I feel depressed.
Yeah.
I feel like my day is gone. I feel like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's how I felt on Tuesday. I'm like, bro.
yeah, man. Like today I slept in a little bit because I was tired.
Yeah.
But still got up, did what I was supposed to do, bro. Like,
Yeah. And
you know
I
what I'm saying?
think too, it's important for us to remember that when you don't feel like doing something like working out, Kobe says it all the time. I do it because damn, what does he say? He says I do it because I'm able to, not because I get to. Something like that. So he says something like
Kobe
that.
Bryant?
No, our uncle.
Oh.
But basically, you're in good health. You're able to do it. Do it. There's some people that can't do it because they don't have limbs.
Yep.
They don't have the health to do it. Do it. You're able.
Yep.
And I be telling you sometimes, bro, like, we have people our age that haven't ran, like physically ran, since the age of, like, I don't know, 10 or something. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, do
not
people forget how to
crazy.
run?
It's not
Like,
crazy, but
that's crazy to me. You haven't ran since the age of, like, that's crazy.
some people feel like they don't need cardio.
Okay, cardio thing, you could walk, but still, like, bro, do you know how to run? Like,
I get what you're saying. I just don't think it's crazy though.
I think
I
that's
feel
nuts.
you though. I feel you.
Like, if you had to save your life and run away from somebody, like, are you able to? It's crazy.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
I feel you on
it's
that,
not
though.
for me to judge, but I just feel like if you're able to do something, you should do it, because there's some people that can't.
Yeah.
Physically can't.
Yeah. I thank God for every day. Just
Sure.
a healthy body. And bro, everything you could think of, like I thank God for it.
Yeah. For sure. God. I'm about to get in trouble, man. Okay. Episode 38. It takes two to tango. Can you be friends with your ex, and are you friends with yours? People who say, "Oh, I can't be cool with my ex," or things like that. I think, yeah, I think you're either bitter, you haven't healed, or you haven't forgiven them, or you haven't forgiven yourself for
Or you're
whatever,
just not mature.
or you're just not mature. Now, it can be dangerous, but I think it's only dangerous if you haven't healed or if you haven't forgiven them. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the same situation. Like, we're great friends. We're
Yeah.
great friends, and I think you can, and I think too, people like want to avoid it because, like, people think you want to be with your ex, like, or you like, bro, you don't always have to want to be with somebody to be good friends with them. Maybe you just mean that much to me for me to be a
For
friend
real.
with. Like,
Like,
you
really,
mean that
bro.
much to me. I want to be a great friend. People do what they want to do. You be friends with your ex, that's what you do. If not, that's what you do too. Am I friends with mine? Okay. I don't have, cause it's weird. It's not a situation where I unfriended somebody or somebody unfriended me. We just don't speak. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just don't speak. But it's not, ain't no bad blood or nothing. It's just we just don't speak.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's what the question said. That's it.
That better be it.
What do you mean?
Your answer.
What do you mean that better be it?
I'm just saying.
What if it was more?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like.
You know, you say too much, you get in trouble. That's all I'm saying.
Be quiet.
Next question. Nah, and me saying that, nothing going on. I just,
Thank you.
like, it's just a simple yes or no thing. I just feel like that's one of those topics where it's like, why do I have to elaborate on it?
Yeah,
So simple.
appreciate it.
Episode 15, Feel What You're Feeling. What do you think about your last relationship?
So, you see your last relationship working ever again? You see it happening ever again?
It could.
No, that's not what I asked you.
I can't really answer that, man. Can't really answer that because I'm I'm on a whole different journey with my life too. You know what I'm saying? I'm so invested in myself, and I don't want to just be dragging somebody on the side of me. You feel me? But yeah, I can see it, but I don't even know if it's right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say, but like, it's just right now. I'm just so invested in myself. I have a vision, and I just don't. I'm scared. The other thing too, I'm just scared to. When it comes to we talking about fear, I'm just like I'm in fear of something knocking me off track.
Distraction.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
My last relationship was dope. It was dope. We had bumpy roads. Yeah, we had bumpy roads, but my last relationship was it was fun. That was my first love. I learned a lot. Not only about love, but about myself. Things I needed to work on, things that I was good at, things that I wanted, and also it kind of made me learn what I like in a partner and what I don't like in a partner. Yeah, my last relationship was dope. It was cool. I enjoyed it. Although there were times that, like, you know, we got into it, didn't talk. You know, those were the tough times, but that doesn't outweigh the good. Like, I had fun and it felt great. Yeah, man, I'm glad me and her still cool.
No, I'm not. I'm laughing because of the last question.
Oh.
I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah, I'm glad me and her still cool, and I really considered that person as like one of the most important people in my life.
That's what's up, man.
Like, for real, no cap.
That's what's up, bro.
That's it. That's all. You know what, Hanini?
Okay, next.
For real. Okay.
Episode 46. When we die. How are you navigating your hyper ambition? I think that being hyper ambitious and so driven, I think it's tainted my heart. And I pray that God purifies my heart and forgives me for seeking his hand and not his face first. Like none of this will matter. When we die, nothing I say on this podcast, no amount of money in my pocket, no matter what I wear, none of that will matter. Okay. I had to ask God to deal with that for me because I think we focus so much on what on our dreams and what we want out of life as far as like success. But I think it goes back to Bible for me and understanding what the true measure of greatness is. The Bible tells us that the true measure of greatness is found in our character. It's found in humility. That's what the Bible tells us greatness is. The greatest in the kingdom of heaven are those who are humble, who are meek, who possess the fruits of the Spirit, gentle, kindness, those things.
Excuse me, bro. Bruh.
And this is what you used to do on old episodes. You know that?
For real?
I promise you, this is what you used to do.
It's the almonds, bro.
No, that's not the almonds. That's the cheese on the almonds.
Cap.
Okay.
And a little bit of white cheddar.
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, I think that I deal with that hyper ambition by just, number one, asking God to put in my heart and have me desire what really matters. Because nothing I say on here when I die is gonna matter. My money's not gonna matter when I die. The shoes I wore, the clothes I wore, it's not gonna matter. Like, none of that's gonna matter when I die. And number two, number three, it's the simple fact that our reward out of this life will be the crown that we lay at the feet of our Savior when we enter into heaven. Nothing on this earth is a reward. The Bible actually tells us to count everything it is that we gain in this life as a loss for the sake of winning Christ.
Yeah.
That's what the Bible tells us. The Bible says, I'm just going to go on a scripture rant right now. The Bible says, what good is it for a man to gain the world and to lose his soul? The story of the rich man and Lazarus. The rich man, he went to hell, and Lazarus went to heaven. Lazarus was a poor man. The rich man went to hell. So, like, none of this stuff matters.
Yeah.
So I think I just navigate it now. It's like I've been praying lately, like, God, am I stewarding what you've given me? Am I stewarding it well? Am I being a good and faithful servant? That's all. Am I living within your will? And then you just ask God to change, to align the desires of your heart with his will. I don't want anything else.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's deep, boy.
I don't.
That's something that people ain't ready for, man.
Yeah.
I might not even be ready for it. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
And that goes back to what I said a few episodes ago. It's like, what you want out of life, bro, you may not get. And you gotta be, whatever you want out of life, you may not get. But are you still gonna be faithful to God even though you might not get that? Are you ready for that?
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, that's a hard pill, boy.
Yeah. You may never get married. You may never be a millionaire.
Hard pills right there, boy.
But are you still going to be a good and faithful servant?
Yeah. Tough pill, boy.
That's it.
It's tough pill, boy.
And it's like, bro, like, walking with God, Christ is not sexy. It's not pixie dust. It's not easy. But you got to understand, bro, it's worth it. And when God tears this world of darkness down, your reward is that eternity on the other side. A perfect world. That's your reward.
Yeah.
No more sickness, no more tears,
I
no
can just
more
imagine how-
heartbreak,
Not
nothing.
imagine, but nobody can
No, we can
imagine.
only imagine, bro.
Yeah, you could imagine. Yeah.
I could just imagine how perfect, bro.
But you live your life the right way now in this life, you won't have to imagine because it'll be your real life.
Like, bro.
And let me say, bro, like I'm still sinful.
Everybody is.
Like my heart, there's still darkness in my heart. I'm not I don't intend for it to look like for me to sit here and like be like I'm not sinful. Just like the rest of us. And I pray that everybody else would give me grace. Because you're sinful too. But like I try my best every day. And I'm aware of the darkness in my heart. And I pray that God brings it out.
Well, you know that's God's love.
For sure.
Making you be aware of it.
For sure. And I wouldn't want it any other way. I'll take the conviction every time.
Facts. Facts, man.
Yeah.
All right, I go to the next one. Dang, bro. Fuck it. 19. Episode 19, Fear of Failure. How do you find balance between life and loved ones? How do you find balance between...
If you want context, I can give it to you.
How do you find a balance between life and loved ones? You can give me context.
So, that particular clip, you were basically saying that you wanted to be intentional with checking on your loved ones, but we get so caught up into life that we forget about that.
What do I find most challenging in my life right now? Yeah.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Yeah, I could go first. I say what I find most challenging in my life right now is keeping in touch with my loved ones. You know, because you know when
You're so caught up in life.
Yeah, when you get so caught up in just working or you know what I'm saying, building something, whatever you're doing, bro, like you gotta always have time to tap in with people that you value and love.
Yes.
You feel me? Because at the end of the day, that's all. Excuse me. At the end of the day, that's all we got to lean back on.
Yeah, when it all crumbles.
So yeah, I could say that's the most challenging for me, man. Because I run into situations sometimes where it's like, dang, Shay, like, you know what I'm saying, you changed or we don't talk no more or it's been a minute or whatever the case is. So it's kind of degrading for me because it's like I really care about this person. You feel me? And they think I'm just a messed up person who just forgot about them. You feel me? But it ain't even like that, man. Just be caught up in what I got going. So I need to find time to actually tap in. I mean, not tap in, but check in on the people that I care about and love. So yeah, I say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So how do you find that balance?
You know what's crazy, and I'm gonna come first hand to say this. My New Year's resolution this year was to reach out to my family more. I didn't do it. I didn't do that weekly thing where I was planning on calling family members or friends every week. I didn't do it. I didn't follow through with it. I do need to do better. Yeah, like simple as that. Like I'm not even trying to just sit here and give a sob, but like, I need to do better, bro. Simple. But I do say though, like I don't know, just this year I've been so in tune with like with actually taking care of myself, doing work, then taking care of myself, and then like family, keeping family involved too, like going to see like my granddaddy, going to see my papa more, like yeah, like I don't know, and even like talking to my sisters more, even though I don't live with them anymore, which I always been doing, but Yeah, I could. Yeah, I say I'm kind of doing it. I'm kind of doing it, but like not how I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a start. It's a start. And but when I'm in that mode though, I'm in that mode, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Like when I'm working on a project, bro, I'm locked in, bro. Like it's hard to get to me. But other than that, like I feel like when I'm out of that bubble, it's like, man, like I'm kicking it. I'm kicking it. I'm calling. You know what I'm saying? Like just all of that. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I seen that this year too. Cause when I was working on that project, bro,
Yeah.
man, that was
Well, I think
crazy.
you got to give yourself some like a little bit of like praise, a little bit because like you go see Papa a lot.
Yeah.
Like that's not something that you've been doing.
It's fun over there.
You just like the country,
Bro, it's super fun. Like like just getting away from everything.
Yeah.
And just being around my granddaddy, like and my uncle, Nana.
You
Like
know
it's
what,
just
man?
it's just I don't know, man. It feels so good being over there.
You need that. And we talked about why. You need that.
Yeah, I do need it, bro.
Yeah. So.
I
Bruh.
do need it,
Oh my
man.
God.
I love them, bro.
For sure. When are you going back?
Huh? I'm going back once we come back from New York. I'm gonna be honest, man. They not in. I don't. They know I love them, but they don't know. They don't know like
The magnitude of it.
that too, and like what they actually do for me, and not like food, nothing like that, but just like spiritually.
Yeah.
It just feels like real love, like you know what I'm saying. It feels like home. It feels
Yeah.
like home every time I step over there. So, man, it just be feeling good, bro. Even though it ain't nothing to do over there, bro, it just feels so good to be there.
But when you're around good people, you don't need anything to do. Great conversation does it.
Yeah, man.
Like
But it's
good
weird.
energy does it.
Yeah, but and it's like times like we in the crib, we don't even like talk. It just be like it just feels good, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I
See, I love them too. I get bored easy.
that's man. I don't know. I mean, it be boring too some days, but like I'm
Yeah.
there, bro. I'm there, and if it just feels good, man, I don't know how to explain it for real.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Love that for you, bro.
appreciate that, man.
Because you need that.
Yeah.
Square ass niggas, man. I hope the mic didn't pick that up. All right, episode 39.
Oh, it did.
I don't care. Episode 39. Are you ready for a relationship? Do I talk about relationships that much?
I mean, I think you had the most to say.
Are you ready for a relationship? I just answered that. Not answered. Episode 15. Feel what you're feeling. What are your current feelings about your last relationship?
We good, bro? No, not yet. Oh. Oh, I thought you were saying like, are we good?
I just interrupted you.
Nah, you're good.
Nah, you good, bro?
No, yeah, no, I was like, is it? That's
Wait, you
logical.
have a diaper on?
Yeah,
That's a
it would
girl?
be-
Oh.
She had a period or something.
Uh,
All right.
Shawty trim.
Episode 15.
Shawty went
Feel
pull up.
what? What?
He went pull up.
Dogs wear diapers too, bro.
She went huggies on the ass.
It probably is a Huggies diaper.
Nah, that's funny, bro.
Episode 15. Feel what you're feeling. What are your current feelings about your last relationship?
Oh
bro?
my gosh.
I'm scared of the destruction of my own peace.
Yep.
Like when you go from a position of not having it to not having it, I'm never gonna put myself in a position to lose it ever again.
Yeah.
And so, but to answer the question of do I see the relationship working ever again? I'm only gonna I'm only gonna say I'm like you, like the destruction of my peace. No,
Exactly.
but
That's what I mean.
but I say yes because of how my mind operates like today, like in this space in my life. It's so weird. Oh my god, I'm trying to make shit. It's
Let's
weird.
talk about it.
Okay,
What
so
do
like, say like it's been almost a year, right?
Mhm.
So like, say if like I've talked to people I've like never, right? But like there are things that I won't do or like won't consider doing
For somebody else?
out of for somebody else. Out no, listen, let me finish. There are things I won't consider doing or won't do out of respect for the last relationship. Like it's so
Damn.
weird.
I feel you, bro.
Like
Ah.
go here, do this, buy this. What? I only did that for so and so. I'm not doing that.
Now
for
you
you.
not that person, bro.
You're not that.
You not him or you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, bro. Hey, no cap.
And my brain still operates like that.
Dang.
I think that was a great teacher for me. I don't hate anybody. I have love for everyone. I have forgiveness for everyone. It's just some people have ran their course in your life. And I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the relationship like I wasn't a saint. Like I didn't always do the right thing. I wasn't always truthful. I wasn't always honest. And I may have gotten a little bit of that back. But I don't know, like it's over with. Like I would say other things off camera. But I'm not. Yeah.
Keep it P.
Keep it P. Oh, it's you, for sure. Keep it P.
Where are your strips at?
What do you mean?
You putting them back in the bowl?
They're right here.
That's probably why you keep recycling the same questions.
It's not the same question. They're right
Bro, how
here.
many strips you got?
What do you mean? Total?
Yeah,
You went before me, so you have more.
I know.
And then you had to pull one
But it looks
twice.
like a crazy ratio right now. How many do you have? That's 6, 7.
7.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right, episode 30. Episode 30, we got Be Fruitful and Multiply. How do you reward yourself?
all the work that you do or we do or whatever, what is your reward? Like, how do you reward yourself?
I don't. Well, really, like just the work that I've been doing, I don't really reward myself, cause I just feel like it could, the bigger reward coming soon. Like my reward, I say is some crumble cookies. I don't know. I don't know. I don't reward myself. This year I've been putting a limit on like going out. I haven't went out since this year started. Actually, I went out once, but that was for a reason. But other than that, bro, I don't reward myself, bro.
I feel you. I feel that.
Man, I actually reward myself now. It's crazy. I actually do reward myself now. I buy a nice item for myself. I'll go on a trip. I'll go to Vero, chill out, kick back. Yeah, I reward myself now. And I remember when I was asked this question, if it was around this time, if I'm not mistaken, but or maybe when we first started this, I used to just say like, nah, I'm saving all my money. I ain't spending it. I used to say that.
Can I go Bible?
Yeah.
Don't store up treasures on earth.
Huh?
Do not store up treasures on earth.
Oh, nah, facts. That's another thing that I kind of picked up on too. Like, it can't go with you. So, just enjoy it, bro. I don't go crazy now,
Yeah, for sure.
but just treat yourself.
Yeah.
Simple. That's my answer. That damn boy, I used to try to save up all them coins, but what? And it's crazy, man. It was at one point in my life. I used to like be scared. Like I used to be scared of like spending my money.
They call that broke nigga syndrome.
Nah, I mean you could call it that, but I ain't. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I don't went broke before, so that ain't. I don't went broke before, but
Yeah.
other than that, like I used to be scared to really spend my money, cause I worked so hard for it. It's like, nah, I'm gonna keep it, but you know, you keep it. It's like it don't go with you. You ain't gonna gain no more money from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, bro, you gotta spend it.
Yeah. Episode 38. It takes two to tango.
Bro, this is another relationship question, bro. I'm walking out.
It is, but it isn't. But okay. Are your significant other's
I'm leaving.
friends your friends too? Are your significant other's friends your friends too? Your significant other's friends are not your friends.
Like it depends. Like not friends. As like I just don't know you or I don't like you.
Like,
The difference.
no, of course you know them. But more
No,
so
I'm
like,
saying like they don't know you.
no, they know you. Like
Oh,
y'all been around
so
each
they don't
other
like
and
you?
everything. No, that don't mean they don't like you. But like I'm saying, like I'm gonna say it like this.
So what's the question?
I'm gonna explain what I mean. I think that your significant other's friends are not your friends because say something hits the fan, things go left. Their friends are gonna be loyal to them and not you. If I don't know if they cheat on you in the presence of their friends, they're not gonna come and tell you.
Right.
What do you think? That's why I think your significant other's friends are not your friends too. I'm standing on this, bro. No, we're not friends. We're not friends.
I agree.
Period. Point blank. We're not friends. We're cool.
Oh, okay.
Like we could be cool. We
that.
could exist in the same space, kick it, all that, court, whatever. Treat you like my own, but the reality is we're not friends.
Agreed.
We're not.
1000% agreed.
We're not friends.
Spot on.
The clip says, bro, and I know exactly what clip this is. If something hits the fan, your friends are not going to come and tell me. They're loyal to you, not me. We're not friends. That's it. Go ahead.
Respect that.
Word.
Episode 31, Misunderstood. What has to stop as you get older? I remember that. Well, we got it up for that.
I feel like the older you get, the more things gotta stop. Like you can't do the things you used to do. Like that's like me turning 24 and I'm still I said I don't know. That's like me, I'm turning 24 and I'm still talking to 5 different girls at one time. You gotta stop. Gotta stop. Another one. That's like saying I'm turning 24 and I'm I don't know. That's like saying I'm turning 24 and I'm still wearing I don't know. Certain type of I don't know, man. It's just a lot of things gotta stop, bro. A lot of things gotta stop.
That's like saying I'm turning 24. And I don't wash the sheets on my bed.
That's like saying I'm turning 24 and you still seeing me at every single function. That gotta stop. Just gotta stop, bro.
Damn, that felt so long ago. What has to stop
It was.
as you get older? bro, that doesn't change for me, bro. Like a lot of things gotta stop, man. Like there's no, you just shouldn't be at, every single function. Like, and you know, I'm gonna go on more like a spiritual aspect too, like, cause that's where I'm at in my life. That has to stop, bro. Like, God, and I don't know what certain people believe in or who they believe in, but my father does not want his children, and father, I'm speaking to God, like he don't want you out like every night, really at all, drinking, lusting, all these things that leads you to sin, and if I'm not mistaken, in that clip, all of those things were sins in that sense, right? Or what I said could lead to sin. You know what I'm saying? So I think as you get older, you need to become more spiritually mature, and realize that that's your past. You need to wrap that up. I'm a different person now, and you may be the same person, cool. But when you grow into that new person that you're set to be, you gotta let that go. You gotta leave it behind. Be better, and realize that those things that are that you are pursuing and that you're doing out there, and whatever this case is, like, it gets old, and you have to do better as a person. So I don't know if that kind of answers that question. Does it answer it?
I believe so.
Yeah, as you get older, bro, you just have to stop these things that degrade you as a person and your spirit and what you stand for.
Yeah.
Gotta stop it.
The things that grieve God's heart.
Yeah.
We want to love what he loves, hate what he hates. It's that simple. And I just read the other day, I'm in the book of John. And I can't quote it exactly how it says it, but basically, those who walk in the light will not stumble. Those who walk in darkness will stumble.
Facts.
Yeah.
Simple, straight
We're
to
going to
the
do a few
point.
more.
You gonna say time for another one?
Nah, it's just time. That's all.
Oh, it is 6:06.
Yeah. Episode 17, Strangers Will Make You Rich. Okay. Do you still care for the support of your peers? You know, sometimes, like, in this whole, like, content era thing, whatever we want to call it, it's like, it's hard because you want people to support you how you support them. And that's not always the case. And so it kind of makes, I don't know, for me, it's kind of has made me like, I know, like, in a sense, for me, it's like, keep going. But at the same time, it's like, that's why I don't mess with y'all. That's why I don't mess with y'all. And no.
That's it.
It's just, I know that a lot of people, like, it used to matter to me. See me, hear me. That used to matter to me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter to me. Because I think that as long as you're doing God's will, I don't care if you see me or hear me. That's it. I don't care.
She cold.
Yeah, I don't care. Like,
She cold. She belongs to this.
like, I think, and I think that's the hurt that basketball has given me, is that, like, as an athlete, you receive, especially me, I was damn good at it. You receive so much praise and Like you receive that from your peers. And so it's like once I didn't receive that anymore, it's like, damn, like y'all niggas wrote me off a little bit. But it's like as you get older and that spiritual maturity, it's like you get that validation from God. God, am I doing the right thing in your eyes? Forget them.
So pretty much your perspective changed from, dang. All right, so I'm getting certain praise from peers to 3 stages. I'm getting certain praise from these peers to I converted into something new. So I wanted praise from these peers. I'm not getting it anymore. Now I don't even need it. I'm with God now.
Hello. That.
She cold.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't.
Dang, that's crazy. That's 3 stages, not 2. That's 3.
Yeah. The final stage.
Cold.
This is
Yeah.
the final stage.
She cold for real.
For sure.
She cold.
Yeah, bro.
She cold.
Yeah,
I like that.
for sure.
I like that. Next, we have episode 39. Are you ready for a relationship? Bro, I don't know why I don't like relationship questions, bro. Not saying I hate them, but I just don't care for them. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't care for them. I
I
don't know.
don't care for him because. Never mind.
The question.
Let me not say that.
The question. I don't care for
I
the
feel
question.
you. I feel you,
Okay.
bro.
All right. Can you be on the phone all day with your significant other?
Now you know what's kind of like annoying to me, being on the phone like all night, all day. Like, I can't do that no more. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
All that falling asleep on FaceTime and all. I never liked it to begin with, but you know, certain people you're gonna do certain things, and it just becomes the norm. But that's something I would never let
I
be
think-
normal again.
I think that's worse than playing video games.
Being on FaceTime on the phone all day,
All-
right?
Bro, what?
Bruh, go find some business.
Hell no. That's it, bro. Like, seriously. Nah.
They say, what the hell?
You be busy, bro. Like, you need time to yourself, bro. Like, nah, bro.
I don't want to answer this question. Episode 44, Reaching New Heights. Do you feel equipped for what God has assigned to you? When God told Moses to go lead the Israelites out of Egypt, Moses was like, I'm not the guy to do this. I don't have the language for this, no nothing. That's how I kind of feel. It's like when podcasting was presented to me and it was put in my heart, I was like, what? Why? And I'm still like that. I don't know. But it's like God puts things in you and it's just like you may not understand it. But he gave it to you for a reason. And you may not feel like you're equipped. You may not feel like you're prepared. But God said he would be with you. And that's the promise. And it's like how you feel about things, the feelings don't always align with the facts. The facts are he's going to be with you. And he gave you this gift for a reason. But the feelings are I don't feel equipped. And they don't always align. And so I think that's why I'm just like, do it. So you asked me that. I don't know.
You better not start crying, bro.
You're funny, man. I haven't cried in a long time, too. I need to cry.
I cried the other day.
Huh?
I cried the other
That
day.
should feel good, bro. I need to cry. It don't feel good?
Not saying it, it doesn't feel bad, but it doesn't feel good. It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It feel weird, in my opinion.
It make you feel like a little... okay.
Nah, it's just like, it really made me feel strong, though, at the same time. More strong than
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say more strong than anything.
Do I feel equipped for what God has assigned to me? I can't say yes or no. But what I do know is that anything that he's brought you to, it's for a reason. Anything that he's put in front of you is for a reason. I do know that. And whether I feel, keyword feel, whether I feel equipped or not, doesn't matter. Because the fact is, God is gonna make sure I have everything I need, whether I feel equipped or not. So I can't really say yes or no, but just being led by the Holy Spirit. That's it.
That's it.
Praying for instruction and direction. That's it. That's all I could do.
I like that.
Appreciate it.
Dang. It's going all the way back. Episode 14. I'm back and I'm better.
That first of all, the production on those two is just disgusting. Go ahead.
What is your relationship with God now?
I'm gonna be honest, I struggle with that, like to this day, because there be times, man, I used to pray a lot, like I'll say about a year and a half ago. I used to pray every night. I used to pray a lot, do all that, but now just I don't know, I'll be so stuck into like just always like working, doing what I gotta do, always tired. You feel me? I just feel like
Listen, what you just said, like you're always tired, right? Be careful of that. Because I like a couple weeks ago, I heard it like twice in the same week, which was crazy. And I'm like, I heard this before, the same time I heard it. Somebody said, don't be ungrateful to God. Right? And what I take that as, like you just said, I'm tired or working or whatever the case may be.
it's more like a forget type thing.
I get it, but how can I say it? I'm gonna say this. Don't be lazy when it comes to God, because when you ask him for something, you were lazy.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Obviously, it could be better, but it's amazing from where I was when this question was
remember it?
asked. Huh?
You remember that?
I don't, but
When you
this
see
was
this, you're gonna
episode.
be like, damn.
If this was episode 14, and around episode 14 was when I was doing some things I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But now, man, I hold myself accountable a lot of things. I fear God. I'm scared
Fear
of God.
God.
I'm
Hello.
scared of God. I'm scared to do things because I'm scared of God. And yeah, bro, that's where I'm at with my relationship with God. Like, I'm scared of him.
Yeah.
And I don't do certain things because I'm scared
So
of him.
like, and I'm just quick question from back then and like now, like your prayer life, your hunger for him, your thirst for him, like that looks different
Yeah, 1,000%.
for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do after this one we're gonna do 2 more each, and then we'll wrap it up. Can I choose a different one, bro? I don't want
That's relationship?
No.
Nah. We ain't ducking no smoke, bro.
Episode 40, uphill battles. Don't go sign that.
We ain't ducking no smoke.
I just don't want to answer
Just
this.
answer, bro. Sure.
Have you found identity outside of basketball, and have I separated my identity from basketball? What was hard for me for a long time was like the validation part of it.
Like from people.
Like as a athlete, like in who I was and how good I was at playing basketball, you receive a lot of validation from that. Because it's like a lot of praise from your peers. Oh, you're this, you're that, you're this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not hearing that anymore is difficult. It was difficult for me at first. But I think that's a thing where like, I don't know. I didn't know my identity at the time. Like, who am I without this ball?
Yeah.
And I really had to like rebirth my spirit and do some soul searching to be like, wait, basketball is not what you do. I mean, basketball is not who you are. It's what you do. It's a part of you, not who you are completely. And like, I've tried, even now today, it's an uphill battle trying to separate my identity from Briah, the basketball player. That's why I don't want to coach no more. Because that's part of it, why I don't want to coach no more, because it's like, I don't want my identity attached to that in any kind of way. I was good at that. I did it. I put my time in. Cool. I'm done with it. Leave me, like, I want to go into a totally different space.
Yeah. But that's a part of you, though. Like, that'll never leave.
I understand that, but I don't want people to be like, you're having a conversation about me, and you're like, oh, Briah, the basketball player. I don't want that to be like. I want it to be Briah. Like
Yeah, but like
she's Briah, not Briah,
but
the basketball player.
I feel you, bro. But you could use that, and it's like yeah, boom, I did that. Now I do this. You know what I'm saying? Like
That in my mind, that's how it goes. Like I can do everything. In my mind, that's how it goes. But I don't want that to be the sole thing people know me for. Have I found identity outside of basketball? Yes. Yes.
That's good.
Um.
You say you struggle with it. That's good.
Yeah. Yes, I have found identity outside of basketball. Like me personally, I don't feel like Briah, the basketball player. I don't feel that. I don't feel like I'm that anymore. I just feel like I'm somebody who played basketball. Have I separated my identity? Yes. Like I said, I don't feel that for myself, right? And so this goes back kind of to the question that just came up about wanting support from my peers, because my peers know me as Briah basketball. They put those two together. But I don't care about the support of my peers anymore. So it's like I don't care how y'all look at me. If y'all look at me as Briah the basketball player, cool. Don't care. That's it. Yeah.
Respect.
Sure.
Respect.
Yeah.
This doesn't have an episode, but
Because it was clipped. I don't wait. It wasn't clipped. I don't know what happened to it. I think it was on an episode that I just didn't put out, but I had to put that in there.
is it acceptable? Is it acceptable to wear Nike socks?
You still get crucified for that. I'm just saying.
Well, you got on Nike socks, bro? You got on Nike socks? Alright, cool. I just gotta check before I go in. You know what? You know what? It's okay to wear Nike socks if you want to wear Nike socks. Cool, bro.
I got scared.
If you want to wear Nike socks, cool. Like honestly, bro. Like just me personally, I'm just not putting on Nike socks with certain outfits. I remember that episode, and I stated that I think Nike socks were crazy. And I wasn't coming off like that type of guy, like to just be like, no, don't wear Nike socks ever again or with a certain outfit. But you kind of gotta know me to know where I'm coming from. I'm a fashion heavy savvy type dude, so I don't know, when I just see certain things, like hell no. Like if I see that, I'm like, no way. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. I'm a critic of certain things, so yeah, if I feel like something's fire, I feel like something's fire. If I feel like it ain't. That's just me. Like, I'm not judging you, but I have the right to be entitled to my opinion. Simple as that. So that's really why I was saying that. But I guess it kind of came off as like, what's the word?
A command more than an opinion.
Not a command, but just like, yeah, command, yeah.
More than a preference or opinion.
Yeah, but and it also made me look
self-righteous.
Nah, not even so righteous. Just not a nice person. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make me look cool. Like,
yeah.
Although to this day, I really don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care because I wasn't coming from that place. Y'all wouldn't know that. But like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I just, as y'all can see, like I grew a little bit based on how I just responded. But other than that, like, I really don't take that back for real. But I could have worded it better. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But if I offended certain people, I apologize, but I ain't come from that, so.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man, that's it.
Beautiful.
That's it for me.
Beautiful.
But y'all just be careful when y'all wear them Nike socks, those still, bro, because some of them fit be looking crazy, bro. I'm not gonna cap. They be looking crazy,
bro. Okay. We'll do one more after this one, each. Episode 15, Feel What You're Feeling. What do you pray for most right now? Like, God is the only thing that can heal me.
Yeah.
And so my prayer life started immediately.
Yeah.
Pray for freaking healing, freaking understanding, discernment, knowledge, and wisdom of all things. Peace in my heart, my mind, my body, my soul, forgiveness. Not only, for whoever, but myself.
Yeah.
Because I allowed myself to deal with certain things I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Or I did things, because I wasn't always honest or truthful, but I did things that I shouldn't have. So, and that's where it started for me. And it's like, being on the other side now, it's crazy, like, as your life changes, the things that you pray for changes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And so now my prayers are just like totally different.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know the context of that question too. I remember when I clipped it, why I wrote that question. Basically I was talking about how going through a breakup, right? I was praying for healing. I was praying for forgiveness, all those things, right? But it's like, as your life changes, the things you pray for begin to change. And so now, being on the other side of that crap, what I pray for most now is just stewardship. Help me steward all of this well, just everything. Live well, finish well, suffer well, give well, whatever. Do it well. Be a good and faithful servant while doing it. Live within God's will. And I pray for the salvation of our souls a lot. I pray for that a lot. That we would turn from our sinful ways. My prayers aren't so self-centered anymore. Because it's not about us as individuals. Who are we to enter? Why would we live this life and not bring people with us? Right? It's our duty and responsibility to pray for others, to share God's word with others. That's our responsibility. And so I pray for the ability to do that. That's what I pray for. Yeah.
Okay.
But like this week was a little different, a little bit, because I've been in a little funk, so I've been praying for like to just get out of that funk. But yeah, I feel like I've been in like a spiritual, creative, mental funk. So yeah, but
I think because you just got back. You just got back from
no,
the
it's
trip.
been a few weeks though.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm good though.
Just shake back.
I'm good though. Yeah. Last
All
one.
right, so this is my last one. After that, let's do like hit her like yes, no. You know what I'm saying? Just knock it out.
Oh, okay. All right,
Because
cool,
we
cool.
we only got a few more.
Okay.
Episode 24, the values of life. How do you approach relationships and money?
You gotta see the clip, bro.
You remember?
Yes. You were talking about how women, they just want,
Oh, money.
they just want a man to do something for them, like monetarily, and it's like, you were like, you just want me to buy you something. Why you can't buy me a drink? Why you can't buy me lunch?
Yeah.
You know what else I don't like about dating? Like nowadays, bro, like these ladies want they feel like you entitled to like pay for something. Like I hate that, bro. Like if I'm actually on a date, of course I'm gonna pay. But like say I barely know you, like, and you know what I'm saying? Like say we at a I'm at a little function and I go up to a girl, like I feel like they think I gotta buy her a drink to talk to her, bro. Like, why I gotta buy something to talk to you, bro? You feel me? Or even say I'm kicking with a girl, like we kicking it, not dating, but we kicking it. And it's like, I gotta always buy you something. and then they to the point where you don't even try to reciprocate or buy me nothing. Nah.
Again,
You don't have to go in detail. about
again,
it,
as
like,
I said earlier, bro, like we gotta be together for real.
Yeah.
We're together for a reason. Simple.
Yep.
Simple, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
We're together for a reason, bro. It's not a I don't know, a one verse. I don't know. We together, bro. So it's be two
Yeah.
verse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't no 1V, it's 2V. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure.
Okay.
Episode 19, Fear of Failure. How are you intentional with being present where you are? Being where my feet are. Like being present in the moments that are right in front of me. I think I spend a lot of time like trying to think ahead, like what's next. How is this gonna pan out? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? And not really appreciating the moment that I have right in front of me. Like, you don't get the same moment twice. And so many moments in my life, I think back now and I'm like,
I bet my crazy. My fault.
so many moments, I'm like, bro, I wish I could go back to that. Okay, stop.
Hurt.
Stop. So many moments though, I wish I could go back to, and not realizing that where I am now is exactly where I prayed to be a while ago. Yeah. And yeah, I'd say that's most challenging right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick.
How am I intentional with being present with where I am? I'm just gonna answer it this way because I feel like there's two ways I can answer that, but I'm gonna answer it this way. I think that the people that I'm around make me want to be present or make me not want to be present. And I think if I'm around someone that makes time slow down for me or makes me want to enjoy their space, their energy, I make it my business to be present and intentional. And that's what it is. But I could answer that a different way just based off of the context of the question. But we don't have time for that. But yeah, if I'm around a certain person and you make me want to be present, I'm going to be present. That's it. Yes or no? Fire.
Be for real. Oh, episode 26, be for real with yourself. Can you get a girl with... Wait. Oh, you saying can you get a girl? I thought you meant like can you date a girl? Can you get a girl with bad hygiene?
I'm gonna keep real. You can be fresh with bad hygiene and
bro,
still get
no,
a
you
girl.
cannot. No, you cannot.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, bro.
Well,
Not saying
I'm not that type of girl.
Nah, not me. I ain't that type of nigga to be dirty.
Like me, can
yeah,
I?
you.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wait, can you get a girl with bad hygiene?
You want me to tell you what you said? Or are you going to wait to
Sure.
see it?
Yeah.
Okay, you said that you could be fresh with bad hygiene and still get a girl. That's what you said. That's what you said.
Nah.
That's what you said.
Hey, let me get this straight. Nigga got good hygiene now.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
But that's what you said.
That's crazy.
That's what you said.
Wow. Damn, you know it's crazy you can though.
That's come on.
I just depends
All
on
right.
what kind of girl you is then.
Okay. Episode 14. I'm back and I'm better. Are you enjoying your work in podcasting? I think the biggest thing is authenticity. And just being able to really just like enjoy it. Because I like the first time around, I don't think I really enjoyed it. Like, of course, the beginning you're like excited because it's something new, but like as like I got into it, like trying to get people together to come here, trying to put together topics, trying to like do all of that stuff, like the creative mind behind all of it, it was just too much.
Yeah.
And it was self-inflicted. because it's like I had certain expectations and I wanted to be a certain way. Kind of like a perfectionist. And if it wasn't a certain way, I wasn't putting it out. I didn't feel comfortable putting it out. And this time around, like I just it's not that deep to me.
It's just more you now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's just more authentic.
It's more natural.
Like you said.
Now I am, yes. Now I enjoy it. Yes. Back then, I would say no because of the holes, but now, yeah, I enjoy it.
Good, that's good. All right. 28, episode 28. What does love look like for you? The question is, what does love look like to you?
I say what love is to me is, and this might sound weird, but people trusting me.
Mm-hmm.
People trusting me with their sayings, their problems, how they feel. People trusting me, bro. Like that really does it for me, man. Cause it's like, damn, like this person really like trust me, man. They let me in.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's number one for me for sure. I like to help people out. I like to give people different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? So I consider that for sure. Obviously, you know, making sure like, you know, I'm on point. Somebody holding me accountable.
Yes.
Somebody being real with me. Somebody always in my ear like, hey, bro, like, tighten up, or, you know what I'm saying? Or even you got it. Like, just a sound of, sound of, like, encouragement. Yeah, like, all that. And just being there supporting me.
Yes.
Yeah, man. That's what love look like to me.
You don't gotta go into crazy detail.
Yeah. What love looks like to me. It looks right. It looks pure. And it looks it's not confusing, bro. It's not confusing. That's what love looks like to me. Something that isn't confusing. That's my answer.
Beautiful. Episode 19, fear of failure.
Damn.
How are you navigating your fear of failure? If God brought me to it, he'll bring me through it. That's it.
Episode 37, you don't know me. Can you date somebody who can't dress?
You could date somebody that can't dress? I know we always talk about this, but
No. Because it's like, if you can't dress, like, I'm not attracted to you. I don't think I'm attracted to you. Yeah, no, I can't. No, I can't do that.
I can't either.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so in between on that now. Like, maybe. Like, that's my answer. Maybe, bro.
I need to grow up.
Maybe.
Cause hell no.
Nah, I ain't gonna cat. Like, your woman could pick up from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, after a while.
Bro, it ain't on you, it's in you. Ooh, this is petty.
Maybe.
Okay. Episode 40, uphill battles. Do you answer your phone now? Like, bro, I will literally be home by myself and people will call me. I will watch my phone ring.
That's weird.
How is that weird?
Like, bro, what if that's opportunity calling?
Bro, from people that, huh?
Never know.
I don't like talking. Bro, if it's important, just shoot me a text first and then be like, call me. If it's that important.
Nah, you gotta start answering your phone, bro.
I'm straight, bro. Like,
answer your phone.
I just don't feel like talking a lot of times, bro.
I don't feel like talking either, but
all right, so if I don't, this my phone. If I don't feel like talking, I don't feel like talking. And I don't have to talk if I don't want to on my phone. I don't.
So
yes, I do.
That's good.
I answer my phone now. You just don't know when people need a listening ear, bro.
That's good.
So,
bro.
How can you call yourself a servant if you won't even sit on the phone and listen to somebody vent? That's the least you could do. So,
Go 2 more times. I got one more.
Oh, okay. Pull out 2 then.
Got 5 more minutes.
Episode 26. Be for real with yourself. What do bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
What do hands mean to you when dating someone? If we've ever talked before, if you ever talked to me or we've ever dated, you know I don't play about hands, bro. Bro, you gotta have nice hands and fingers. If you do not, that is turn off number one.
You better have nice hands on this earth. Saying that.
I'm not saying have the nicest hands on earth. Take care of them.
So
That's all I'm saying.
people got problems, but they bite their nails, all that. You feel me?
See, I'm not that type of girl that's gonna deal with that.
Yeah, bro, you
I'm not the type of
mean,
girl
bro.
that's gonna. How am I mean?
People got problems.
Mom,
People got rid
if
of
somebody-
problems, bro.
If somebody
Dead wrong, bro.
has a habit of biting their nails, are you dating that person? And you can tell. Are you dating that person? I'm not. I'm just not that type of girl that's gonna date that person. You have to have nice hands. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, gotta have nice hands. You don't be touching me with not doing that. Episode 28. What does love look like? What does love look like to you? So I think love for me looks like people seeing me, hearing me, understanding how I feel, reminding me of how great I am, and wanting to get to know me, Briah the person, and not Briah behind what I do. I think that's what love looks like to me.
Gotcha.
People showing up for me,
Okay.
people supporting me.
Okay.
I think that's what it looks like to me.
Cool.
Just my simple answer. I think love for me looks like us choosing each other each and every day, even when we don't feel like it. That's what love looks like to me.
She cold.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to like you every day. I'm not going to, no. But the fact that we choose each other, that's, yeah.
For sure. Yeah, my last one, we have episode 45, Nothing But Regrets. What do you want to do with your gift of creative directing?
I really feel like I have a gift of just having a vision, coming up with something and kind of expressing it, and kind of putting a story behind a vision. You feel me? I feel like I'm really good at that. And down the line, I definitely want to provide services for upcoming brands and just being behind scenes and telling them, kind of figuring out their life story and what do they want to portray in a video or release, whatever they're talking about, and just like help their vision come to life.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do that one day. It's crazy. Remember, Bree, like a few years ago, I started to push that, but I feel like I ain't do nothing yet to even like offer that. So I had pulled back from that, but I feel like I'm really starting to actually, come forward with that.
That's a great last question, man.
That's something that I want to offer down the line with my career, so I can help other brands, or really just other creatives, like bring their vision to life. That's my answer.
You're going to do it too.
Thank you. Appreciate
Two
that.
more. Last two. Episode 24, The Values of Life. What do you want most out of life? What do you suspect that I want most out of life?
You? Well, you used to be like, as like babies, kids, you should be selfish.
Yes,
You should be selfish.
I agree.
But as you gotten older, now you kind of want, you do. You want the people around you to be good. So I think just reaching your goals and your heights of life, and just like obviously giving to yourself, and also like giving back to your people, bro.
Do you sit in my prayers? It's crazy.
Was that spot on?
Spot on. I pray about that every day. Every day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I feel like that's what success means to you.
I just want to do God's will. That's it. Like I said a couple weeks ago, bro. Anything you obtain outside of the will of God, you have to remain outside of the will of God to keep. Not willing to live my life that way. Episode 37, you don't know me. Can you date somebody who can't dress? Absolutely not. Simple, straight to the point, cannot do it. That was cool. That's 50. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 50. I think that our perspectives have changed a lot. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Some things though, standing firm on. Can't do it. Won't do it.
Nah, I feel that.
Nope. That was cool. We gonna give a pass to the Be For Real today, but
All right. Well, if we ain't gonna do beef for real, me and Briah just want to say thank y'all for reaching 50. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
for
Just
sure.
sticking with us and you know, just continuing to watch us and what we want to talk about.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all gravitating towards that and, you know, supporting it.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. So
Yeah.
again, just thank y'all, and I just pray that y'all continue to keep staying under our light that we try to give out to this world. And you know, this episode is about growth really
Yeah.
and being able to reflect, and I'm just thankful.
Yeah,
And
for
we
sure.
really really can't do this without y'all, like,
For sure.
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
Yeah. Same, bro. I think that a lot of times I've gotten caught up in numbers and things that don't matter, and not just like that's just life in general. We worry so much about the negatives sometimes, or the things that aren't going our way, or the things that we think aren't going our way. And we don't focus on the good and the love that's in front of us. Like this is my second go round with podcasting. Be For Real is a rebrand. People don't know that. It's a rebrand, but to continue to do this, to make it this far, people don't even make it to 10. And like I think the people that see us and hear us, man, y'all keep us consistent and disciplined and wanting to do this, because there's a certain light that is appreciated. And I think for me personally, I do it for, aside from God's will and things like that, I do it for the appreciation of that light, and not from my own desires of what can come from a business or just anything, but just being able to shed light and love and insight and great things to the world. Everybody can't do this. Everybody's not able. Everybody's not capable. Everybody doesn't have the opportunity. And so y'all just pray for me that I steward it well, and that I give my best to it each and every day, because I don't feel like doing this all the time. Sometimes I want to quit, but I can't. It takes a lot more effort to go back than to continue to push forward. So, appreciate y'all. I'm Briah.
this Donshay.
Word.